When we got the time, we signed for the time. I ended up going to TYC. When I went to TYC or whatever, me and my co-defendant was close. You know, we went in saying that we were sisters with all or whatever. Then no matter what we go through, we was going in and we was coming out together. And we went in together.
Take your time.
We went in together.
Prison Stories 101. Man, we are here with another, I would say, serious conversation, because whenever we bring a woman through, it just turns to a different hill, man. It's a different audience where, you know, not only do men know your story, a lot of men are incarcerated, but women know your story. But I want to introduce Brednet. Is it pronounced Brednet?
Yeah, Brednet Taylor.
Brednet Taylor. First and foremost, how you doing? Welcome.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Welcome to the platform. If you don't mind, can you reintroduce yourself? Let them know where you're from and how much time did you serve?
My name is Brednet Taylor. I'm really known by Brittany. I'm from Dallas. I did 20 years in prison. I came out last year at 33, at 34, going into 33, going into 34 for aggravated robbery, credit card, and check abuse.
Wow. Hold on, wait a minute. So that means you went in at what age?
I went in at 13, going on 14.
Oh, man. Okay, this is going to be one of them ones. Okay. First and foremost, when I got introduced to you, your name was spelled uniquely. How do you spell your name? It's
spelled Brednet.
Yeah. That is a very unique name. Can you speak on the origin of that name, where you got that from?
I was raised initially by my grandfather and my grandmother, which is my mother's parents. And growing up through my childhood, my mom, I was born with crack cocaine in my system due to my mom was an addict. And my grandparents felt like the best of the family was for them to take my mother's rights. So they took my mom to court and they fought and they got custody of me, my sister and brother. Well, when my mom brought me home from the hospital, I didn't have a first name. So I went home for a whole month with the name of baby Sharita Taylor. So during the adoption and everything, my mom wanted my name to be Brittany, but initially I got to spell Brednet. So growing up in my childhood, by my family members and close friends, they know me as Brittany. But when I entered into the system, I was called Brednet. So I had no choice but to respond by that name.
Were you ashamed of your name for any reason?
I thought it was a little old-fashioned.
So just a little old-fashioned.
A little old-fashioned.
Brittany's a cool moniker as well. Well, okay, let's go and do it like this, man, because this right here is, we're in the discovery phase, I guess you could say. We always try to find out the when, as far as when you served your time. What year did you go? I mean, I know you just said the year you just got out, but what year did you go in? What year you got out?
2006, August 17th.
2006, August 17th. When it comes to the where did you catch your charge, and what all units did you serve in?
I caught my charge in Dallas at North Park Mall. I also caught my charge in North Dallas. All my charges are basically like in the North Dallas area, because growing up, the best place where it was to hit a lick in North Dallas. That's where all the money at. Yeah. And
you know.
Yes. And so during that time of me catching that charge, I was already going through what you call a family phase. You know, some people come from different backgrounds and different generations. So I came from a real dysfunctional background. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say that my grandmother provided all that she could provide for us to have the proper life. But it was just something about the household change. My grandfather passed away. I felt like my grandmother, looking back as an adult, now that I'm an adult, I realized that I thought that my grandparents had it all together, but really they was really struggling with us.
Yeah.
You know, so, they was older people.
Give the family dynamic, because normally we get to the why, but we're about to go to the why right now as far as your upbringing. You have siblings.
Yes, sir.
And how many siblings are living with you, with your grandparents?
I have 2 siblings. My oldest sister was killed in South Dallas in 2022 by her boyfriend. I have a brother that is 36. His name is Kendrick. And we was well-known kids around Pleasant Grove.
Yeah.
And when my granny took sick of cancer and she started dying out, my brother lost himself. So he went from being one of the most well-known kids, because he wasn't no bad person. He was a good person, to doing drugs. So right now, my brother's a full-blown crackhead.
Oh, wow. It took him that level.
It took him down. And, sometimes, like I said, the dynamics of my upbringing to me getting incarceration and everything, things had shifted.
So remind me, what was the status of your mother and father? What happened?
For a long time, my mom led me to believe that this man named Michael was my father. And I chased the fact of wanting that daddy figure from him, only for me to find out years later that this man ain't even my daddy.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
How'd you find out, if you don't mind me asking?
I found out through my auntie. Well, she's like a cousin, but my older cousin, she was like, Brednet, that's not your daddy. But my mom had missignaled me for a long time, to where she would be like, I am your mama, I am your daddy. And so one day I just had to ask her, like, Sharita, stop playing, who is my daddy? And she had to tell me no, Brednet, your daddy passed away in Highland Hills when I was pregnant with you. He got killed by his brother playing Russian roulette. That's when the name of that game was very famous back then.
Yeah.
So I never had a chance to even acknowledge my daddy people, him, if I had siblings or anything. I never had a chance to know really nothing of anything.
Man, so your mom technically lied to you about your dad.
For so long.
Where you thought a man was your father. And
there wasn't.
At what age were you when you found out that he was not your father?
I was 13, 14. Because when I was in TYC, he did reach out to me one day. And remind you, I never disrespected Michael. I always called him dad and everything, because I really want a relationship with him. And I just went through life asking, why is it that he don't want me, but want my sister? But I can see why the man didn't want me. I wasn't his child.
Yeah. So technically your mother chose not to raise y'all?
No, she didn't choose not to raise us. It was either get clean or hand over your children.
Yeah.
And because she was addicted to crack cocaine, my grandparents wasn't going to allow her to take us down that path like that. See, my brother and sister, they was raised with my mama, and their daddies was active in their life. But my daddy wasn't active because my daddy was deceased.
Man. So it sounds like the cards were stacked against you anyway. As far as, you don't have the resources to even, go off and be great like they want us to be, the American dream, they say.
Yeah.
So we're going to get to the what as far as with this crime, but how would you say, what kind of child were you? Would you say you were a bad child, a good child? How would you categorize yourself?
Okay, this is where my emotional side come out, my vulnerability. Growing up, I was a mama's girl. It didn't matter that my mom smoked the crack. It didn't matter that she didn't want to, because she wanted to be there. But anybody knows that when you have a parent that's an addict, the odds are against them being there for you. So I was a mama's girl growing up, because a lot of things I really didn't even understand growing up when it came to drugs. And as my mama came home from prison, she went to prison when I was 3. Wow. 2 or 3, she didn't come home until I was knocking down 8 years old. Damn. So my mama really didn't even know me, and I didn't really know her. Damn. But I knew that was my mom. And then by her coming home at 7, 8 years old, I get locked up at 13 going on 14. So how do I know my mama?
Damn, you only had a couple years with
I only had a few years with my mama. So, but I'm a mama's girl, so I loved it, the fact that my mama home now. Yeah. But things changed. I hate to say it this way, but I can only be honest. Things change for the worse. Because now I feel like my mom has substituted her addiction for a man.
Oh.
So I'm not used to having to share my mama with a man. So I was the type of kid that would I would pretend like I'm sick. I would show out at school. Everything to get my mom attention, because I was just crying for my mother. But in her mind, she was just feeling like she trying to survive and do what she can do to be a mama to us, not realizing you hurting me. You affecting me.
Were you aware of what drugs were at that time? Did you know what she was addicted to? Did you know what was going on?
As I got older, I knew what she was addicted to. Remind you, I was the first one of my kids to get caught smoking cigarettes. So,
Damn, cigarettes?
yes, I was like 12, 13, smoking cigarettes outside the beauty shop. And I remember that my mama friend was like, it's somebody, little girl out there smoking a cigarette, talking about she going through something. But really, I was really going through something. And, you know, growing up with my grandparents, they tried to sedate me on this medicine. They took me to MHMR and put me on a medicine because they said I had a problem. And, you know...
For those who don't know, MHMR is like a mental facility.
So they had already put a curse on my name by doing that. So they give me this medicine. It drugged me, it slumped me. I remember I was like 5, 6 taking this medicine, going to MHMR. I remember my papa used to take me on the handy ride. And I remember my grandmama saying one day, I don't want my baby on that. She can't even be a kid. So they took me off of it, but they not realizing the effect that it was going to cause me within the long run.
Yeah. Okay, man, this is already powerful. Okay, then let's speak on the what. You ended up getting caught North Park. What was the charge they got you with again? And walk us through what happened, what was supposed to happen, what you were on and how long you've been doing it.
Like I said, I came from a dysfunctional background. My sister was 16 with a baby. Her baby daddy was very toxic. Police was always called. My mom always intervened because she was just wasn't gonna let anybody touch her kids. And he done set my granny house on fire before.
Damn.
My mom and my sister throwing blows. My brother and my sister throwing blows. It was just an uproar. And here go my poor little grandmama. All she did was cry. Because in her mind, she feeling like I'm doing all I can do. And she getting the shit in the stick because look how, we basically act like nobody raised us, right? When my grandmama did all she could. So one day I got into it with my mama. I was already running away from home, being with an older man. I had an older friend, you know what I'm saying? I prefer not to say her name. I had an older friend who I loved it dearly. And one day I got into it with my mama and I decided I'm gonna leave. So I go over to my friend's house. In the midst of me going over to my friend's house, mind you, she wasn't the type of person that get involved in these type of situations. You know what I'm saying? She was just a typical from the hood girl. Did what girls did in the hood. We was young. I went over there and I'm going through something. You know what I'm saying? So she showed me her loyalty, I showed her mine. We decided we gonna go out here and jack somebody. But when we went out there to go jack these people, we fell in love with the thrill. And that one day offense caused us to feel like we could do it over and over and over again.
That first one, what was the jacking? How'd y'all do it? What'd y'all get away with? What was the play?
We was at the North Park Mall sitting in the parking lot. We was sitting out there talking. We had been out there for a long time. We already had said it was a time limit we was gonna be out there. So we walked around the mall one time, and I remember just sitting out there like, man, we can't go back with nothing. We gotta come out here with something. So we both looked at each other. We seen the lady coming. And you know, we really stereotyped it and really premeditated it by saying, we can't ride this man because he might do something bad to us. You know, we took a backpack out there with duct tape, rope, a butcher knife. If it had to get dirty, it just had to get dirty. And mind you, we kids. We not thinking that this can really lead to us being dead or somebody else. We're not thinking the cause and effect of this situation. Yeah. So we see a lady coming out, a white lady. At the time, she had an Infiniti, a convertible Infiniti. I walk up to the lady. At the time, I don't remember using a weapon on the lady at all. But I do remember using force to get the lady to do what we need her to do. The lady fell all off inside the car. Mind you, it's a convertible, so the back seat leads to the trunk. So my co-defendant, she get in. I'm the driver at the time. My co-defendant didn't know how to drive. So I'm the driver. I take off. Well, you know,
where's the lady?
In the car.
She's
in the back.
In the back.
So when we drive off, it's a stop sign right there. So I have to hit my brakes because of the way that the mall is coming. The lady managed to get out. So we keep going. I bust a right Because North Park Mall, if you ever went back there, it's a bunch of houses and it's a freeway. But I bust a left and it's a house. I could have killed me and my car defendant as fast as I was going. I can't tell you how I made it back to the house. I can't tell you how I got on the freeway. That's how bad my adrenaline was rushing. I can't tell you how I made it back. I just know that I made it back. I had never been to a North Park Mall a day in my life. I didn't even have enough money to enter it.
That was your first time?
My first time going.
At North Park.
We just knew that North Dallas was the place to hit licks. That's all we knew.
Damn, I understand the thrill. So, all right, y'all got away with a car.
We got away with a car, credit cards, a little bit of cash. Okay. But we kids. All we see right now is this car. We riding around the hood, putting gas in it. I'm telling my co-defendant, this is my car. Because it's all fun and games to me. I'm not knowing nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we riding around the car, putting gas in it, scanning the credit cards, buying food, getting nails and toes done. We doing our big one. But not once did we ever think about the consequences.
So, y'all, you get away with this. Mm-hmm. Y'all, now you're in, this is not the lick that got you caught up. There's more licks you hit. Mm-hmm. How many licks did you hit before the final?
1, 2. We had like 3 or 4 before we was caught. But remind you, I was already doing burglary of habitation before it even led up to me even carjacking.
Yeah.
I was already caught myself want to be grown off the porch, dealing with older men and older boys. So I'm supposed to be going to Village First School. I'm skipping school, going to go breaking houses in North Dallas.
Yeah, this is before this North Park situation.
Incident even took place.
How much money were you getting in those situations with other men involved?
With them, back then, growing up back in 2005, 2006, electronics was the thing. Stealing expensive cameras, jewelry. You know what I'm saying? You can take the cameras to the Iranians and get some money. And I can recall several times I done hit a lick at somebody's house and took it to my mama. She'd have took me to the South and sold my cameras at the liquor store to the Iranians.
Oh, wait. She took your lick and sold your lick?
Yeah.
Damn, she was on them drugs bad, I think. Was this even drugs?
At this time, she was.
This ain't even drugs.
This ain't even drugs. This is sober.
This is just money.
This is just money.
Did she know what you were doing?
Yeah, she had no choice but to know. I brought it into the house.
Brand new cameras, yeah. Like, where you get this?
If you're not asking your child what it is that she's doing, where she's getting it from, you just as guilty as your kid.
Yeah, she's not asking you, but she's taking it to sell it. Damn.
Sell that looks like.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so normally you just pawn it and,
we weren't pawning anything.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the Iranians would give you some.
Buying it straight from us. I'm talking about this big, nice cameras, watches, necklace, but I'm not knowing. And now I look back on, I still play.
Yeah, do you think they was giving you your money's worth or they was just?
She wasn't giving me my money worth.
Oh, damn.
Now when I look back on it, I feel a little play like, come on, mama, now I know that's what was worth something.
It could be like a $3,000 camera.
Yeah, she only gave me like $50, $20. Damn. And I'm okay with that because I'm a kid. I'm in middle school. I'm only in 7th grade.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it came to me keeping my hair did and looking nice and my little nails and stuff done, my big sister, my cousin Cedric, and my grandmama and my mama, they made sure that we always kept our hair and stuff done. So that's something I had to never worry about. But all I wanted to do was really go to the skating ring.
That was your goal.
Fun world.
Hit these licks, have some fun.
I'm going to hit these licks. My mama go take me to go sell them. I'm going to give her the money. And I got the whole weekend to myself.
Okay. All right. So let's do it like this as far as what was the actual situation that got you caught up? Where did it go wrong? What was the plan originally and where did it go left?
Okay. So we went out there, me and my co-defendant, I want to say the Fort Lick. And we went out there, the plan did not succeed. We was walking and some police from Addison pulled up on the side of us and asked us what was our name.
Wait, so y'all in Addison?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't even know how I even ended up there. But the Addison police pulled up and asked us what was our name.
This is before the lick?
This was the lick that got us locked up and never
Have y'all already hit the lick?
No. We had already hit 3 licks prior to this one.
Okay. Now y'all in Addison.
Now we are here trying to hit another one because the Infinity got taken from us at the nail shop. Then the black car that we had.
Well, it got towed or it got?
No, we was at the nail shop And she had her little brother with her, and I had my boyfriend little brother with me. Remind you, the little boys was already into this. They was way more advanced than us. And we in there getting our nails done, and we see like 5 cars of police pull up, and they out there, the done so they don't got no business, so they didn't call the police. And we have kids and neighbors supposed to be in school at this time while they out here. So all these cars swarm up. Well, when they run the license plate to the infinity, it's not reported stolen yet. But they found the lady credit cards and everything on me. So they take me and my co-defendant into juvenile. But we didn't have no warrants. We wasn't wanted. So they told us that, you know, if it come back, that this is stolen or anything, we will issue a blue one. So my grandmama there, my godfather there, her people there to pick her up. We burn out free. We go back out there again. Yes. It ain't enough.
For that wasn't even a lesson to you. That was like, all right, we got away.
We got away.
Okay.
They don't know nothing.
All right. Okay. All right. So you're in Addison.
So we in Addison. The Addison police pull up, and the names ain't hidden for nothing. They got a description. Remind you, when I did my crime, I had fire red hair like this, and my co-defendant had a lime green streak, and she has golds. So she never changed her color. So
y'all hitting this kind of wrong. Y'all supposed to kind of go incognito.
Well, I don't have the same hair in my head.
Oh, okay.
So I'm semi-looking different, but it ain't that much different in it. So the police pull up, we get them the names or whatever. They come back, that ain't good enough. They call it in. It's either a description of the 2 females that y'all looking for. And they like, we don't know. Bring them in for thumbprint. I had never been in the system before. Yeah. So they take us to a high school in Addison and leave us there until Dallas city limit come and pick us up. They took a long time to come pick us up. When they finally did come pick us up and take us through, I remember looking to my friend telling him, remind you, I'm musty. I'm dusty. Hey, I done been out here on these streets so bad, it's ridiculous. But I'm living in my co-defendant house. She sneaking me in. Cause her mama really, I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, messing with your girl like that. So we go to the juvenile detention center. They thumbprint us in. I remember looking at my co-defendant and I say, we gonna be gone for a long time. I felt it. So I go in my cell, she go in her holding tank, we sleep it off. Remind you, it's my first time ever being locked up. I ain't never been on probation. I ain't never been on truancy. I ain't never been on nothing.
Yeah, where did they take y'all? Where's the juvenile center?
Henry Ray Juvenile Detention Center.
Okay.
So we in our holding cells or whatever. And while we in our holding cells, I remember us just in there just singing, laughing, talking. We not knowing the seriousness of what's
the severity of what's about to happen. Yeah.
So they take us downstairs to intake. We get showered in, we wash up, we go in, now we registered in. Every day, we go, every week, we go into pre-release trial. Detained. My grandmama was at every pre-release trial I ever had. I can't name not one time my mama been there.
Did you have a lawyer?
No. My grandmama had never had a ticket, had never had nothing. My grandmama was getting up, catching a bus to come get her baby about her.
Wow, so she was at each one catching a bus to see you.
Yeah, so my granny,
mama never pulled up.
My granny standing beside right there, and I'm standing right here, and my grandmama just hoping that she finna take her baby home. Not knowing that was the last time she would ever see me again in life.
I'm curious, as we get into this, for you now, to know that just walking to Addison, that police coming, that'll be the last time you be out in these streets for 2 decades. I know no one's ever prepared for that, but for you mentally, like, what does that say? Like that you did not know you were going to go to jail that day and end up never getting out?
No, I didn't. But I remember like
you said, you didn't get a chance to take a bath.
No, I didn't. I was sweaty, musty. Lord, I was going through something. But have you ever just went through something in your lifetime growing up and you just not happy.
Yeah.
And you just walking into something and you just get a lot of rest.
Yeah.
And you just feel like maybe this is it for me.
Yeah.
It was a point of time in prison when I feel like I wasn't gonna even make it out of there alive.
Oh man. All right, well, let's get to it then. Okay, so you're going to these pretrial releases. They keep detaining you. Do you have a trial? Are they offering you, or what are they saying? Because you're 13, you go through, like, you're young.
When you go through these pretrial, basically they holding you until they get you a court date to put you on the stand, a real trial.
Right.
So I don't get a real trial until, remind you, I got locked up May the 2nd, 2006. I don't go on to trial to August the 17th, 2006.
They kept pushing it.
They kept pushing it. So the whole time I'm in there, I'm on medicine. Yeah. I'm going to Snoop, that's lockdown. We having riots. You know, I done got into it with a girl over some chocolate milk. Just kid stuff. Okay. You know, so me and my co-defendant, we never lived on the same, it's not the same dorm. I guess it's protocol. She would be over there and I'll be over there. But I could just tell that we both were just so full of rage.
How old is she, if you don't know? At the time?
At the time, I want to say she was 14 or 15.
Okay.
Because we like a few years apart. She older than me.
You had a boyfriend at this time?
I had a boyfriend at this time. He's 18.
What is he doing? He's 18. Yeah, well, wait a minute.
He wasn't doing nothing.
You're 18 and he's 13?
He wasn't doing nothing because my family was, first of all.
Oh, wait. He was 18, you were 13?
Yes.
Yeah, that's Dallas, South Dallas. Okay.
So my parents didn't approve of this, but it got to the point to where, you know, my grandmama didn't know a lot of things that my mama was allowing. And I don't mean to get on her and bash her, but the truth is the truth. Like, it's a lot of things that took place in my family that was going on that my mama knew, but she hid it from my grandmama because she was so in tune with her lover. You going to Austin, you leaving me behind, you done let me go spend the night with this little boy. What you think this man gonna do? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You leaving me unattended while you go out and do what you do on the weekends. What did you think I was doing?
Did the young man, I'm assuming he just cut ties.
Yeah, he won't fit away from me.
Yeah.
And then you have to think about it. You know, I was molested by a man that was called my father. You know what I'm saying? His name is John Willis.
Oh, was this the man who your mom said was your dad? Okay, this
was a friend of the family that was been my godfather since I was a little girl. And he came around the time that my brother-in-law set our house on fire. Yeah. And I started to go, remind you, I'm so desperate for a father that I was calling this man dad. I trusted him. But at nighttime, I was his lover. During the day, I was his daughter.
Oh, wait. So he went beyond molesting you.
Yes, he went beyond molesting me.
He went full sexual intercourse with you.
Yes. And at a point of time, you know.
How old was he?
I want to say JT was like 50-something.
Oh, man. Damn. Did you, at the time, at that age, how old are you at this time?
13.
Did you understand what was going on? Was he in a grooming stage as far as he wanted to groom you and tell you this was okay, or?
He was it got to the point to where it was no grooming stage. It got to the point to where I was his woman.
Oh, damn. And your granny don't know, ain't in tune.
You know, my grandmama, she assumed something because I would call this man any types of times of the night. And he would come. And my grandmama would be like, is he touching you? She would ask me that. And I would tell my grandmama no. But I was okay with it happening to me because so much was going on in the inside.
Yeah.
That if I got to do this to get away, then I'm going to do it. I'm going to suck it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to deal with it.
Yeah, the pain on the inside, you kind of start wearing on the outside and doing things on the outside that kind of kills the pain. Apologies for that. Apologies for everything you went through up until that point. So when it comes to August 17th, you go to trial.
August 17th come. Before I go to trial, I had a attorney named Amy Andrews. The lady came to me and told me that if I didn't plead guilty, that I was gonna take 40 years. Just say I did it and go on by my business. She had me thinking that I was going to basically a girls' camp.
What?
So I pleaded guilty.
So your attorney who was supposed to represent you told you to go ahead and plead guilty or you're going to take this trial and face 40 years.
I took a trial by, I had the choice to take a trial by jury or a trial by judge.
Tell me you went jury.
I went judge.
You went judge, man.
I went in front of the judge. I'll never forget this day. I knew I was leaving. I went in front of that judge. Judge Sheldon. It wasn't nothing I could say to fight for my life. My granny stood behind me. My godfather was molested, stood behind me. My big sister stood behind me. My little niece at the time was 1 year old. She stood behind me. My mom was nowhere in sight. I can't even tell you what them people said. All I know was 25 years with the minimum length of stay of 3 with good behavior.
You're a child at this time. When they say that number, 25 years and possible 3 years minimal with good behavior, what goes through your mind at that time?
Can I be honest?
Please.
I don't even remember. I was so sedated. I can't even tell you what the people were saying inside the court because it happened so fast. They had me in this holding cell, my co-defendant in this holding cell. She got before me in court. She come out. She crying. I look at her. What they do?
So she went before you.
Mm-hmm. She trying to tell me that they gave her. I want to say they gave her 12 or 15 years. I don't remember. And I'm not processing. I'm really not processing this. So when I go in there, it's like they feed me to the birds. I couldn't talk or nothing.
Hey, wait, so you don't get to plead your case?
No.
They gave you more time than her. You're younger than her.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you feel they gave you more time?
At the time, at first, I did not know. So when we got the time, we signed for the time. I ended up going to TYC. When I went to TYC or whatever, me and my co-defendant was close. You know, we went in saying that we were sisters with all or whatever. Then no matter what we go through, we was going in and we was coming out together. And we went in together.
Take your time.
We went in together, and I remember my case manager name was Nicole Harleman. And that when me and her never really lived on the same dorm together, but then they started this program so we had to live on the same dorm together. And so I remember one day they had a ride, and I had nothing to do with the ride. I never touched nobody. I never fought nobody. I remember my co-defendant coming to me telling me that she was finna beat up her girlfriend. And, you know, I'm gonna ride with her. You know what I'm saying? And my other friend said that she was everybody had a piece of the ride, but I didn't know what piece I needed to do. And at this time, I was already a failure to the program. So I remember one day when everything happened, they wanted me to come to court to a behavior group and tell everything that happened. I didn't tell. So my case manager did not like. I found out later on down the line that she didn't like my co-defendant, but she led me to believe that my co-defendant said something that got me more time than her. I never questioned my co-defendant about it in TYC because, like I told everybody, she wasn't the reason I went to prison. I went to prison because I wouldn't stop my behaviors. I was already too lost in the system. So I never had a chance to me and my co-defendant never really just had a chance to sit down and just have their heart-to-heart conversation about everything because she led to believe You going around telling everybody I told on you. But that's not the case. I spoke on something that was related to me. And to be honest, even if she did or if she didn't, it didn't change the love and loyalty I had for her. Because we was kids, man.
That's real, man. Yeah, you moving like
we was kids.
Man.
And you know what? When I got home from prison, before I got home from prison, it weighed heavy on my heart because I didn't want to come home to be complex with her.
Yeah, she had got out, I'm assuming.
Wait, but she had been home already twice.
Like, twice? Mm-hmm. Oh, man, she got out and went back and got out again.
Yeah, so she already been home. She had already, knew what it was to be in the world. I didn't. So, what bothered me was the fact of, not the fact that what my case manager said, whatever. What bothered me was the fact of, excuse my language, bitch, we family. I don't give a damn what we've been through. You was the one that was supposed to tell me, Brittany, it's gonna be okay, get yourself together. We ain't supposed to be in this hoe letting the ops get the best of us. We don't even know these people in here. We in this hoe giving people loyalty, riding with these hoes, and we out here in the world who don't speak to none of them hoes who's in there riding with. So that's what I was bothered by. And later on we get on down the road, I can tell you how, I reached out to her before I came home.
Mm. You actually spoke to her? Mm. Did you get that off? Did you get anything off your chest?
We had a mutual friend named Doris Field, and I talked to him about reaching out to her because I had been asking people around like how she was doing, and they told me, she had 2 babies and everything and all that. So Doris Field was like, well, let me reach out to her and I'm gonna get back to you. So Doris ended up linking it up to where me and her started to communicate again, where she set her phone up. She did offer me to her own, offered to write me a parole letter, sent me money. She did that for me. You know what I'm saying? But I had a tablet that was messing up, so our end-to-end connection was always bad. I ended up getting into it with my friend Doris. Typical bitch shit. So Doris went and told my friend that basically like as if, she said you snitched on her, she talking there, but it was never that. I said, and I have even, sometimes you gotta humble yourself in a situation and apologize even when you know you ain't wrong. So me being a bigger person, because I wanted us both to grow from this and learn from this, I had told her, if I made you feel any type of way, I apologize. But that's not something that I made up. This was something that was told to me. And that's when my co-defendant explained to me, that lady did that because she didn't like me. But I don't care who did it, who said it or what. I ask you for your loyalty. Yeah. That's a bond we should have never, ever broken. Yeah. And I'm not saying she at fault. I'm not saying I'm at fault. I just feel like this, bro. That's a bond that nobody should ever came between.
The system is made to make those kind of bonds break. They put things in your face and they tell you things to make someone question their life. Like, is my life more important than your friends? And people, when the laws try to put that in their face and give you an option, and you're going to care about her more than yourself, some people are tested that way to where some people can't hold water. Let me ask you, as far as you served 13 to what age before you go off to adult prison? Okay,
so like I said, when the riot happened and everything, and they said I didn't hold the group accountable because I was a stage 4. I had to get to a stage 5 for them to even consider me going home or prison. But I was a stage 4, and
so if you get to stage 5,
you're a yes actor, you can go home.
Yeah, you go. Yeah.
So the riot happened. Out of everybody that was involved in the riot, I get sent to prison. My red packet gets started. Remind you, at this time, I tried to hang myself. I never touched anybody.
You tried to hang yourself because of?
Mm-hmm. I tried to hang myself under the pressure. Wow. So, but before this led up, I was a behavior problem. I was assaultive. I did get into a use of force at the orientation center, where a lady ribs got broken, her arms got broken, and her leg got broken by me.
Damn.
It was a bad use of force. I don't know how I did it. I was on medication. I don't know.
But you broke all that on this one?
That's what they said.
Damn.
They had paperwork. They had proof. I don't know.
Shit. Let me ask you, because you're here today and you're speaking to us and telling us this story. You were thinking of hanging yourself and ending it all. Like, what was going through your head for you to not want to see life through? I mean, again, no matter what, you didn't have a death penalty. You didn't have a life sentence. Do you feel like your existence here didn't matter or anything?
No, it wasn't the first time that I decided I wanted to commit suicide. It wasn't the first time. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just a technique to cry for help. Just so that somebody can say that it's gonna be all right. And then it's been times where like, you know, I can only be real on camera. I mean, it is what it is. I'm bulldagging in there. I'm sleeping with this chick, that chick, knocking down that chick, trying to be a stud bro. I'm doing the most in there.
Yeah.
My chick over here, going crazy over there. I'm going crazy over here. We passing spit, blood. We passing blood. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot that was going on in this place. It's like walking into prison gates. You are a whole totally different person.
Yeah, you have to be.
I have not met not one person that was in prison that did not become
different than what they went in?
Different than what they became. You know, not even just that, but did not become what prison are.
Yeah. A product
you in there hiding behind masks, man. A lot of us in there come from good families, beautiful hearts, got goals, intelligent, aiming for something. I can't even say how many books my co-defendant wrote. We had a whole music group going on. You know what I'm saying? I wrote a whole movie in there.
Yeah.
So like we have the tools to get where we need to get. But adapting to the environment and getting comfortable and losing ourselves is where we messed up at.
Yeah. Can I ask you, did you seek education? Do they make you get education when you're in there?
In TYC, you mandatory to go to school.
Okay.
In prison, they don't give a damn if you do, damn if you don't.
So in TYC, what does school look like? How many of y'all in his classrooms?
A real classroom.
Oh, so it's like regular school?
Yeah, it's like regular school. But that's the turn-up time. That's we fighting, throwing books, you know?
Damn.
I can tell you, I cheated through. I got all my math credits cheating.
Did you get any
Any
GD, any trade?
Yes, I got a few trades. I got C-Tech. I don't know if you know what that is. That's building computers.
Yeah.
I got that. I got my say-serve. I got that. Then when I got to prison, I took cognitive intervention, which means that, like, you know, if I really want to be a part of an NAAA, something like that, I can really do it, you know? So I'm not gonna lie, like, the system do give you a lot of tools and techniques to better yourself. You have to want it. But when you was caught up in the system like me, I'm not afraid to say that was my home.
Okay.
I was comfortable being there. I was telling people I was okay with maxing out my 25 years, and I meant that.
Where'd you serve as an adult? Where did they put you?
I went to Hobby. I went to Lake Mary. I done been on Hilltop. Yeah.
Okay.
Majority about all the units.
It's crazy because, you know, again, you're a kid, but let's get to the adult stuff. You said there was women that you were in relationships with. About how many relationships did you have in there? If you could call them that.
A lot of them. I can't even count them.
Can't even count. What was the approach? Were you going at females or were females coming at you? So a young lady come in, brand new, you look at them like, all right, let me holler at this one.
If a female came in there and she looked like some, I'm finna shoot my shot.
What does shooting your shot look like?
Man, what's up? I wanna fuck with you.
Oh, damn, straight. That's very direct.
You know, ain't no point of beating around the bush.
I heard other females, they would give like gifts. Like you would give a person a gift or like, let me give you something.
I ain't getting no gift, man.
Oh,
I was looking for some survival mode. I need a gift. But I will say it have been females that I have dated that I was tricking on.
So once you got them.
Once I got them.
Okay.
And I had to trick them to get them and to keep them.
Yeah, you got to keep
them. So
it
has been females that I have dated that I did, hey, do what I had to do to keep them.
Yeah.
And then it was females that I done dated that I know I wasn't doing nothing but using them.
Oh, so some you would date just to use them?
Just to use them.
Because what? For the commissary? For what? Dang. What was the youngest one you had?
See, that's the thing. I probably was the youngest they had.
Damn, you was young getting the older ones.
Yeah, they was, okay, so my first lover was older than me. Majority of the girls that I dated, we was basically like around the same age, you can say. I really didn't date too much of the young girls because really ain't nobody in there really young. You don't even really get in contact with young girls. But in prison, if you got a Caucasian woman, you winning. Once you go white, y'all was right.
Oh, so damn, that's the first time I heard that one.
Yeah.
So the goal was to get a Caucasian girl.
If you got a Caucasian, you winning.
What is it about the Caucasian girl that...
I'm not going to even lie to you. In prison, most white people got money.
Okay, so okay.
Black people.
They got family members and...
Yes, they going to come visit you, send you in packages, set the phone up.
Make sure your time is good, basically. Lord. So get you a white girl.
I just had a problem with being faithful.
Damn, so you cheat on the one you had that was right? For what? I mean, you just...
I don't know.
You just like the game? You like the chase? You like the thrill? Or
I think it was more the thrill. The more the fact that I knew that I was using sex to control these women.
Yeah. So,
like, I was a cheater. It wasn't until, like, I did meet a few females in my time that was, like, looking like boys. I did meet them, and I was good to them, but the tables had turned. Mm. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a relationship with somebody to where I want to die if I couldn't have them.
Oh, damn. What was that feeling? Just...
like, cut myself up.
Yeah, oh, wait, I see a scar right there on your arm. What's that scar from?
I was dating a boy, and we was in a cell fighting and arguing, and I was just like, I'm tired. I want to die, and I just remember saying, "You want to die? I'm gonna show you."
So like, wait, you were dating a boy?
Like a girl that looked like a boy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we in there fighting, fucking, and fussing. We in there using psych medications to get high. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all you have time for.
How do you get the psych medications? You had to go in there act crazy, or you just...
No, I was already prescribed them for me coming into the system anyway.
Yeah. So you had, and what type of cells are these? Are these 2-man cells? Or
yes, I was in a 2-man cell. Majority of my time I did behind the walls. Yeah. So I always ranged between the G4 and G5. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until that I want to say 2003, I got involved with this girl and really just lost myself. And an officer got hurt and I got something egg. That's the hole. Yeah. And from there, I went down there, getting into drama, bunch of messy shit, feeling like people my friends, riding with these people, they leaving me hanging, just a bunch of stuff that really just took place. And I ended up going through a rough time with some people that I thought was my friends, and and it backfired on me. And it caused one of the girls that I was cool with to get cut up in the cage.
Damn. And
all they did was separate us all.
So what happened?
I didn't get involved in the fight.
What happened in that scenario for you thought they was cool?
And then it can be something simple as this. I'm thinking that me and you cool, and we sitting back laughing, talking about this person, and the minute you get mad at me, you say this bitch everything I done said about her. Typical female stuff. So now I'm beefing with these people. Now I got to beef with the whole clique, knowing I can't whoop all of them. So that's what happened to this one girl. Girl said it didn't have nothing to do with her, but she got involved in the ride for her friends. Her friends done hyped her up to go here to fight these people, and she get cut up in the red cage. So thank God, you know what I'm saying, her cuts really wasn't life-threatening. So what they did was they separated everybody. Well, I ended up becoming friends with one of the girls, which she killed herself. So her name was Brooklyn Hogrill, Caucasian girl. I dated her, and we became best friends. And She was just a real suicidal person.
Okay, so it was already on her mind.
It was already on her mind.
Always, okay.
But it took, she turned a 3-year sentence into a 30-some-year sentence.
Oh, by shit happening inside.
Throwing feces on an officer.
Oh, man.
Riding with a girl.
Damn.
And these people that you riding for, they at home. On their way home. Within 2 years, they maxing themselves. So she ended up starting working the program, and they ended up shipping her out to another unit. Instead of leaving her there to get psychological treatment because she was a cutter already. Damn. She wasn't even gone 90 days.
And then
she hung herself in the room.
She hung herself, didn't even cut herself.
Over a girl.
Damn.
So you have to understand, in prison, that's a whole nother life.
You know, when it comes to male prisons, you know, I hear about the fights. I hear about that. For women prison, what is the hard thing about from your point of view? What was the hardest thing for you about prison over these 2 decades?
My family not being there.
Let's speak about it. Who was there for you when you first went in? Who started falling off? Let's go down the list.
My grandmama was the first person to give me a visit. My little old granny. My aunt and them was going down there to go see their daughter. And my grandmama decided she go catch a ride because she didn't drive. So my granny came down and see me, my first contact visit. And like I said, I'm a mama's girl, so the first thing I did was say, where my mama at? She wasn't nowhere to be found. So me being in prison, at this time, I had already been in there for like a good 90 days. My grandmama really didn't know how to send me money until like months later. So I'm really in there living off the money that I had brought from TYC with me, because my granny used to send me money every week. So I was really living off the little $700 I had brought from TYC, because you only can spend $10 every week in TYC. So I did not know that I had to make that stretch. I'm going to the store buying cases of noodles there. I'm excited.
Yeah. You got $700?
Yeah. Then, you know what I'm saying? I could spend it.
How'd you get the $700?
My grandmama.
Wow. Shout out Granny.
So it was money that I had accumulated in TYC of her sending it to me every week.
Yeah.
So when she finally did send me some money, she sent me $200 to get my little boots and everything I needed to, my little soap and stuff. So I remember this lady being my bunkie named G-Mama. She showed me how to do my list or whatever. I got it real cool with this little girl named Erin. You know, she had slaughtered her whole family, but that was my friend. She understood me and I understood her. So as time passed by, I still don't get no visit from my mama. My first visit from my mom in prison, it was my 21st birthday.
21st birthday?
Mm-hmm. It was my 21st birthday.
You went damn near 8 years before your mama came to see you.
It was my 21st birthday, and they walked into visitation. I had a whole fade. I was sagging. I told them that I was married to an older woman.
Oh, man.
Just lost, just trying to find myself. So I remember my granny telling me, when you come home, don't eat off none of my silverware, nothing.
Oh, your granny wasn't with that?
She's not with that. Don't even bring her to my house, Brittany. And I remember my sister being like, baby, grow your hair back out, you look horrible. And then, you know, my mama.
How do you feel you looked?
Good.
Yeah, so, come on, nice face.
Then my mom was like, basically, like, she accepted me being who I was. If that's what I want to be, that's what I want to do. If that's the type of clothes you want to wear, I support it.
How was that first visit with your mom? How did that go? How was that conversation?
I was so excited to see them that it went really good. Because like I said, my mama can do a thousand things wrong to me. I am a mama's girl.
Yeah.
So I was excited about it. Then after that, I never seen anybody else again. I didn't see nobody until 2018. That's when my cousin, Julie, my grandmama had passed away. They had told my grandmama passed away, but remind you, at this time in my life, I'm already down. I'm already suicidal. My body already cut up.
Your granny hasn't come back to see you since your 21st birthday, though? Mm-hmm. Like,
she hadn't came back. Wow. They tried to hide. When my grandmama came to see me, I saw that she had a scar on her breast. Later on down the line, I realized that scar on my grandmama's breast was the thing that they put in for her cancer. I didn't know nothing about that. And I remember, my grandma passing away, and my cousin in the Fed sent me an obituary because my mama didn't send it. And I remember them fighting for me to go to my granny's service, but because I was close custody, they wouldn't let me go. I was a threat to myself and other people. So I couldn't attend it. I was already in an abusive relationship with the person I had been with at this time for like going on 2.5 years. I had been with a girl.
You've been abusive?
And it was very abusive.
Damn, what y'all fighting over?
Dumb stuff. If I answer a question wrong, if, she was just a very abusive person. She expressed her love by being physical.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
What was the worst you ever had a fight with that person? How bad did it get scar-wise?
When she beat me with a fan.
Oh, shit.
So it got real bad to where, I was scared of her. She was the only female in prison I really feared.
Was she older than you, bigger than you?
No, she was just bigger than me. I have never been this big. I was weighing like a $110.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So, I feared her. I really feared her, and it's that sense of being lost in the system, being lonely in the system, not having nobody, being broken, to where you feel like that's what you deserve.
Yeah, that word, feeling lost in the system, where no one is checking for you.
Nobody checking.
The world don't know you're even in here.
No,
the world's just moving, and you're just stuck.
Yes, and then at this time, your family can send you in cards and letters and all this, and you're not getting nothing. I'm not getting nothing. So when holidays going around, birthdays going, it was times when my birthday would come around, I just knew my mama was gonna send me a card. I just knew, but the promises had became year after year after year after year.
What day was your birthday? What day is your birthday on?
March the 4th.
Leading up to March the 4th, are you hopefully getting excited? Like, I'm gonna get something?
It was 1 year with my cousin Julie. I'll never forget. I stayed across the hall from my co-defendant. And I think we was all laughing and talking on the door. And I had said, Brittany, get ready for your visit. I'm excited. So I get dressed or whatever. And I walk in there thinking that it's my mama. It's my cousin. And from that moment forward, my cousin was there for me. She was there for me.
Each time, were you asking, where's your mama? As people come, like, where?
Yeah,
mama?
but, they would come and tell me, your mama just being your mama.
What was she doing?
She was wrapped up in a man.
Still. Daughter would say, riding away. But she would not take accountability for this absence. People don't realize that when you're going through something, it was days when I was going through something, and I'd be like, God, I change. I get it together. I just want my mama to write me. It never happened. And I think the most messed up part that I went through is when I made parole, and she led me to believe she had me somewhere to stay. And I stayed in prison an extra 2 months. Okay, we're gonna get to that part. Jeez. Commissary. That $700, did it run out?
Yeah, it ran out. It got to the point where I started hiding my ID card, flushing it, breaking it, having people think I didn't have one. So I would have to go to the commissary line. Because they say it's the walk of shame.
Yeah, how embarrassing is that? I hear that in a lot of stories.
Man, let me tell you something.
If you go there thinking you're going to get something and come back with nothing, it's like...
And to be honest, it's a pride thing because some people really didn't care. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a pride thing. Itself. Because it's been times when, I ain't going to even lie to you, man. They give us these little bars of green soap in prison. Little bitty bars of green soap.
What kind of soap is it?
It's lye soap.
Oh, damn.
And I'm talking about, I would collect them, ask the SI, hey, can you go give me a bag of them? And I'm rubbing it up under my arm for deodorant. Because the roll-on deodorant they giving us, it ain't burn nothing. We putting baking soda up under our arms and stuff. People don't really know what it is to have to fight that, is he has to really go through that.
How sanitary would you say is a woman's prison? I know y'all, women.
Baby, it's nasty.
How bad do it get? Like
It get real bad because you have to understand, we making homemade dildos
oh damn. Hold on,
that
wait.
we
Out of what?
using on each other.
Hold on, wait. Oh damn.
We in there drinking piss, eating tampons,
Hold on.
eating on each other on our cycles, busting our arms open, putting it in food. And this is love to us.
Oh, that's a love language.
This is a love thing to us.
Eating. So when you say eating blood earlier, you really meant eating blood.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, wait. All right, first, let's start with the dildo thing. How are you making it? What do you?
So basically, you get 3 pens, 3 pencils, 3 coloring pencils, whichever one you prefer. You get pads, sanitary napkin pads. You stand the pens up side by side. You put the pad on there. Then you get a sock, a gray sock, a stay gray sock. You put it inside and you pop it, and it really molds into like a real, like the shape of a man. And then how we use condoms, we use gloves or saran wrap. I think saran wrap is better because latex glove kind of hard, and that's what we use to satisfy each other.
Okay. And you say we eating tampons.
Man, you got people. Hey, it's like this. Oh, you know the word wife is always used in prison. It's thrown around.
Yeah. Once you're what becomes like when you're a wife,
I can be with you for 3 days. You my wife.
Wife. Okay.
That's it. I'm gonna.
That's the title. That's the title you get.
Hey, I'm gonna keep. Especially you got some money. You my wife.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay. So, the whole tampon thing. My woman might be on her cycle. She got a tampon in. I'm going to eat a vagina with the tampon in and just eat the tampon out. You got them walking around with it in their cups. This was loyalty in our world.
Oh, wow.
It's disgusting to y'all and it didn't make sense to y'all.
Nah.
But it made perfect sense to us in that prison.
I mean, but only the person who you're doing it for, that's how you show them like.
That's that thing.
Yeah, shit. Okay. Damn. All right. Okay. So your commissary is on the low. Do you have the ability to work for money or
no? You ain't working for no money in prison unless you get a hustle, braiding hair, washing clothes, things like that. It's been times when I done had a little old hustle. You know what I'm saying? Pressing sets and doing things like that, letting people use my account, put money on my account. To go to the store and we bust it down the middle. It's a lot of hustles, but at the end of the day, it don't feel good like having your own.
Man.
It don't feel good like having your own.
Yeah. Man, okay, nah, that's facts. Did you reach out to anybody, like whether through letter, through phone call, asking for help? Who was there? And where's this Godfather at this whole time? Like,
dead now.
Oh, he died.
He died of cancer.
Yeah, he might have deserved that one, but
he died.
Yeah, he was already 50 when he
was. Well, I found myself getting on the website. It's called Write a Prisoner, Pentacons, Prison Princesses, and you get on there and you catfish these men. You send them pictures of somebody you not. And some people send real pictures. Who knows? I didn't.
Who picture you use?
Oh, you messy.
I just want to know.
I done used a bunch of pictures that people done gave me. I'm just being honest.
How the pictures on me look?
Bad. So I have a homegirl that's in there, and that's one of her side hustles.
Oh, so she'll give y'all, here's a picture.
Here go a picture. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them you me, yeah.
And you post it, and then you got these people writing you, JPing you. When we got tablets, when I got my tablet, after not having it, I had almost 1,000 contacts. And believe me, I hit all of them up.
Brand new contacts.
New contacts.
Oh, man, yeah.
And so, I had a man from Memphis. And I feel bad for this, And if he ever watched this show, I really want to apologize to him. I had a man from Memphis. He's a famous person right now.
Oh.
And I got on there with a false picture. And this man fell in love with this picture. But most of all, he fell in love with the conversation that we had. So if he could have put this picture in my conversation together and looked past the lies, he would have still been with me.
Oh, man.
I started liking the man so much, I felt guilty.
Damn, you was catfishing.
And I felt bad. So the man was like, he kept on, you know how somebody keep on throwing something out there and it ain't really look towards you, but you feel so guilty because you know you're lying.
Yeah.
I had to tell him, look, I gotta tell you something. That ain't even me.
Damn.
The man was still willing to do what he could to help me.
If I say, did he just quit like that or?
No, he was still sending money and everything, but it was just like, I don't even remember if I found him when I got home or if he found me. I don't remember.
So wait, you didn't show him how you looked while you was in there? Did you send him a real picture?
Uh-huh.
Was he cool with it?
He was just like, why didn't you send me a picture?
Yeah.
But the reason why I didn't was because it wasn't for you to see me, man. It's for me to see the dollars. But in a sense, I grew to really like the man. So I was like, damn, you know, how I'm gonna get around with telling this man the truth now? Because I really do like him. It wasn't even the money that he was sending me because he made sure I was good. It was the fact that I really was talking. The picture was fake, but the story was real.
Come on.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Come on, yeah.
Everything I'm telling this man was the truth about me.
It was really you.
But the picture was fake.
Damn. And you said this man's a famous rapper now? Or semi-famous?
Out of Memphis.
Damn, I kind of want to. Shit, there's only so many. Okay. All right. I asked you earlier, did you find love in prison and how many girlfriends you had? This one that you had, this abusive one, was that the one that you really found like real love? Like,
no.
Which one was your like, from you remembering, you was really head over heels over?
I dated this girl right before I came home. Her name was Kayani. Her nickname was Kodak out of Beaumont.
Okay. Pretty name, okay.
And I'm not gonna even lie. The loyalty that this girl gave me was way more than I could ever ask for anybody. I never had to question if she was gonna let somebody talk about me, put their hands on me. It didn't matter if it was an officer, my mama, you ain't gonna do Brednet like that. What destroyed us was, in prison, you use words to hurt each other. And one day we got into an argument, she said, fuck my dead sister.
Yeah, I mean, that happens in the real world too.
Yes,
so, yeah.
And I didn't know how to take it coming from her.
Yeah.
So it led from, fuck your dead daddy, your dead dying ass daddy. We started saying things to each other that just wasn't right.
Yeah, they say what men do with fists, women could do with words.
Yeah.
Sound like y'all was trying to go blow for blow.
And I'm not gonna even lie, like when I made parole, I pushed her away. I pushed her away. I pushed her away. She had hurt me so bad to where like I wanted to destroy her. And I'm not gonna even lie, looking back at this or whatever, I kind of feel bad the way I did the girl. Cause she was never a cuddle until she met me.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I turned her on to so much stuff.
Wait, what are y'all cutting yourselves with?
Blades.
So y'all get blades from
the store.
Oh, so like razors to shave and pop the blade out. Okay, damn.
I kind of feel bad, you know, for how I did it because you have to sit back and look at things. You can affect somebody in a good way, you can affect somebody in a bad way. Me hyping her up to kill herself, cut on herself, and all that, I just think that was just really wrong of me.
Well, you told her to do this? Mm-hmm. You would hype her up to say, go ahead. Like, what you mean? Like, go and do it?
I'd be like, bitch, I ain't die. Kill yourself.
And she'll go cut on herself. Damn, you had mind control over Debo. Shit. Yeah. Okay, she's doing okay now, though?
I don't even know. Because when I made parole, I told myself that everything that was behind the walls,
you left.
It was a dead issue. If you wasn't out before me,
leave it behind.
It's behind me. And it wasn't that I was doing this because I feel like I was better than these people or nothing. But everybody's not a part of your journey.
Yeah.
They're only a part of my testimony. Everybody can't get on my train. Yeah. You got some people will sit back. Have you ever seen people out there in the field back in the day pushing people? and they sweating, and nobody ever decide to say, hold on, let me grab you a bottle of water. Yeah. Hold on, baby, you sit down for a minute, let me drive it. Yeah. And that's how I feel like people did me along in my life. Yeah. Nobody ever got off the mule to say, Brittany, let me drive it for you. Yeah. So why would I sit back and continue to have my life in bondage like that? When I made parole because I chose to get me right. I made parole because it was my season and my time. I came home because it was my time to shine.
Wait, was there anybody that you missed though? Like as they, are you about to parole out?
I'm missing the people there.
Okay, all right. How many times you come up for parole? Because mind you, you could have got out in 3 years.
I could have got out like 4 or 5 times.
What was coming up each time that parole?
They didn't come up. They just never came and saw me because I wasn't even behavior appropriate.
So the time that you're supposed to have parole, they just
stopped coming to see me. The first time it's mandatory for them to come see you. After that, they ain't gotta come see you. If you ain't on line 1 and higher, they not coming to see you. It took me 18 and a half years to get a line, to even be recognized.
It's 2 decades, damn near.
To even be recognized. And I feel like, and that's another reason why when I look back, I look at those people and I tell myself, them are not your friends. It's some people in there, I'm not gonna lie, it is some people in there that was telling me, do right, chill, go home. But they at home already.
No, I thought they inside. They at home.
They at home.
Of course they're gonna tell you to do that. Yeah.
Like I had one friend. We've been friends me and Tanisha been friends for a decade. We've been friends for a decade. And when I say this girl would go to hell, hot water, and back to hell, she would walk from heaven, and meet me in hell to give me some water and risk getting in trouble. That's my friend.
Yeah. Nah, that's for real.
It's been times when I was hungry in close custody and all she had was one noodle. And we'll crack it up and make a tostada.
Oh, that's love, man.
That's my friend.
Nah, for real. For real.
She ain't never chopped me down. She got been judgmental because she's very judgmental. But like she had to tell me, if I sat back and thought everything you did was okay, I wouldn't be no friend. It don't matter what I'm doing. I ain't gonna encourage you to do it. And we done fell out. So I done stopped talking to her because I feel like you judgmental. You da-da-da, but then I have to look at it like this. Dang, maybe she right. Maybe she is saying that she don't agree with me on this, that, and the other, and rock with me on this, that, and the other because she want me to be better. It's not that she being judgmental, it's just that, hey, I can't rock with that, Brittany, because I done did it already.
Okay. Let me ask you, in regards to what was the worst thing you would say you've seen in prison over those 20 years?
The worst thing I've seen in prison, being locked up, is my friend killing herself. Hmm. I had never had nobody close to me in prison harm themselves.
Did you see it or did you hear about it?
I was notified.
Notified.
Mm-hmm.
Which way did she take herself out? Was it hanging as well, or? I mean, so how many hangings was happening? If you don't mind me asking this.
I must have been a lot of people that had killed themselves in there, but I didn't know them.
Okay.
So it hit different.
So this one, what was your friend going through? I think you spoke on it a little earlier.
Brooklyn was she was already had trauma going on within the inside. She already was dealing with something within the inside. You know what I'm saying? It was a childhood situation, a childhood situation that happened that led to her adulthood, and she was dating this girl. The girl said she didn't want her no more, and Brooklyn mama was her best friend. They done took the girl tablet. You know what I'm saying? She getting cased up. It was tearing her down. Everybody is not mentally strong to sit behind 4 walls, 24/7 a day.
Yeah, you got put in solitary.
Mm-hmm. I came home from solitary.
How does solitary look and where you was at? Like,
go in your closet and shut the door.
Damn. Some people got big closets.
It ain't that big.
So little closet, shut the door.
Yeah.
and look at the walls. How did you get through that? Like mentally, how'd you get through all?
I ain't gonna lie, I was breaking down there.
Did you ever come to almost? I mean, well, you said it.
I was breaking. I was crying. I was suicidal. But I just told myself one day, I'm determined. Yeah. I'm determined to overcome these demons. And I told myself, I said, I will not die like this. And that was my fear.
It's crazy because you were suicidal early in life, like young. And for you to get to the point where you actually cared about life. Mm-hmm. That's a beautiful thing. Let me ask, when it comes to COs, what do you take on COs? Did COs ever try to get with the girls?
They was fucking us in there, man.
Oh,
I can only be real.
Damn.
We had, and you know what was crazy? We would notify these headquarters that these officers are doing this and doing that. I remember this one girl that was in there. She had told the headquarters that this man was coming out to her sexually. They done beat the girl up, wrote the girl case and all that, only for it to be 30 days later, he get caught having sex with a female. So it's like, if people, I understand that sometimes people be telling stories to, because they mad at the officer. Oh, you didn't do this for me, so I'm finna go snitch on you. But the shit they snitching on really be real. Then we had this thing with K2 coming through.
Oh yeah, when K2 happened.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all thinking that our people sending the K2 in, it's your officers.
So the officers trying to drug the girls up?
No, they was, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, getting money. Oh, it was a play.
I'm gonna be real. The thing in prison is to get you an officer.
So get you an officer. This is male or female?
Male, female, whichever one available.
Oh, damn. The females is with it? Oh, damn. So was female officers sleeping with the women too? Yeah,
you got some female officers that liked it, the little sub bros. You know what I'm saying? So like, at the end of the day, I have to look at it like this. We grown. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no kids, man. We grown. And we gonna get it all means necessary. So if I gotta fuck with this officer that's 500 pounds to make her feel like she 180, that's what I'm gonna do.
So what about the male officers? Do you ever have a situation with a male officer?
I have had dealings with a male officer.
Did you like him?
I mean, no, I didn't like him, but I like the benefits.
Yeah, where that money got them. Okay. So were male officers more pushing on the inmates, or were the inmates pushing on the male officers?
I mean, it could go both ways, because some of us, we just knew what officer to go and approach. It wasn't that hard to know. You stand at my door too long, chopping up out of my personal business, I got you.
He asking too many questions. How you doing? How's your day?
Just because, just speak and go on. But if you stay at my door too long, I got you.
Yeah. Okay.
And I ain't gonna lie, white girls had that action. They got all the laws.
So the white girls, they was the go-to for the laws too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Damn.
They got chose up on. I ain't gonna do. All right. They wasn't really choosing them black girls like that. Them black sisters in there looked good, but they weren't really choosing them. I ain't gonna lie like that.
Damn. Okay, yeah, man. Caucasian persuasion.
When she go write your credit, always right.
Oh man. Well, whenever we do these prison stories, we like to do the initial conversation, and again, there's so much. You did 20 years, so there's so much to talk about. But of course, whenever we do these as an initial conversation, we always want to try to never glorify prison. And actually, before I even get to this part of the conversation, you mentioned that your mom was supposed to come. Were you supposed to stay with your mom? You ended up staying there for 2 more months. So you made parole, but you had nowhere to go home to, and you thought you were going to go home to your mom. Who'd you end up going home to? Like, what ended up happening?
So when I made parole, 2023, my day landed me come home in 2024. So my mom, I got an address, and what's the address? I'm gonna send it to you. It never happened. So parole keep coming to me. I'm started trying to figure out why ain't my date posting. I know I got FI2, but you get FI2, your main month post. I'm trying to figure out why it's not posting. So the lady from the parole division was like, it's not posting because every address you done gave has been rejected. And so I'm like, damn.
How many addresses you give?
Like 4. You gotta go in with 3 off the rip.
Yeah, they all said.
So I'm like, dang, then the girl that I'm dating, Kayani, she gave me her address to parole to her cousin. But we get into it so bad, it ain't even safe to go there. I don't know nobody about Beaumont. So, but it got denied anyway. And I'm started trying to reach out to my mama, and my cousin started calling my mama, like, hey, Sharita, what's the address? But she running from me. So she ain't answering, she ducking and dodging bullets. So my Uncle Roger finally said, I'm gonna get her home. My Uncle Roger got up out his sleep one day. My little cousin / niece went and picked him up, took him up there, and my Uncle Roger got me home.
Damn, Uncle Roger.
And I went home to my Uncle Roger, and you know.
What did he want of you? Like, what did he want for you? Like, to get back right? Like, what did he have?
I'm going to say this. I love him, and I thank him so much for offering me into his house. But when I look back on it, I really feel like a lot of people expected for me to come home and get on Social Security. But they didn't realize the determination of the drive that I had. I was working a 9 to 5. I wasn't getting on Social Security.
Yeah. How old you come home at 33? What age?
33.
33.
33.
Yeah. You got a lot of life left. This is what?
So I didn't do it. So
they were looking for a check.
So when they seen that wasn't what that was, things started to change. Cool. I ended up contacting my god aunt named Regina. Blessings go to her. And she ended up placing me into a 3-bedroom house. I was rent-free.
Oh, you had your own house? Mm-hmm. Rent-free? How the hell she do that? Well,
she owned a bunch of houses.
Oh, come on.
I went as I pleased.
Shout out Regina.
And she gave me a break because I was working for her.
We need more people like Regina.
She gave me a break because I was working for her. Okay. And when I moved into the house, she told me, take your time.
Yeah, like this
Get comfortable. I got you. I moved out of my Aunt Regina home because I was so overwhelmed and overbearing with situations, family situations. So I ended up moving in with a lover.
Mm. Female or male?
A female.
Okay.
I ended up moving in with a lover. Before I moved in with her, she wasn't my lover. She was my friend, my childhood friend. And she didn't really believe I was coming. And I showed up. When I got there, she didn't want nothing from me. No money, no sex, no nothing. Just get on your feet and better yourself. Yeah. And in the process of me being there, I was only supposed to be there for a few weeks until I found a shelter to go to. But she like, man, no. Yeah. Stay here and stack your money up. You don't got to give me nothing.
That's real. That's real.
In the process of me being there, we started saying our relations. We fell in love. She proposed to me, and we was living like a family.
Oh, yeah, it's love.
You know, however things started to change between me and her. What was a beautiful thing turned into dysfunction.
And this must have been, what, a year ago? Uh-huh. Yeah.
It just, me and her relationship just ended.
Yeah, I'm about to say, this recent.
So,
I mean, she might watch this. Why the end? If you could pinpoint one reason.
I don't know how real I can be on her.
Man, be as real get.
I started prostituting.
That'll do it.
Okay? And I started doing this because I was working a job or whatever, and things wasn't meeting the way that we expected to meet. Yeah. So I decided that I was going to go turn a trick. I went out with a friend. I did good one night. But prostituting is it's not what I was doing. I was back to what I was doing to get laid back in prison. I was robbing Mexicans. Yeah. I was leading them to believe that I was going to sleep with them, drunk ones, and then burn off with the money.
Yeah, I mean, you robbing.
Or pretend like I'm the police and they...
Yeah, you robbing her at the time. Like, you already out here doing dirt. Give me your money.
So it went on, and things just started to change between us because before I even started to do this, I asked her, would it change the dynamics of our relationship?
Oh, so you asked for permission?
Yes.
Oh.
And she secured me that this wasn't going to change. But it did. And so now, not only am I living guilty of going back out there doing this when I knew that I was never supposed to do it, but I'm also feeling worthless and low and dirty. So now, I'm feeling incomplete. I'm feeling lonely. I'm feeling empty again. And as I begin to start to feel empty again, my love started fading. And I became tired of the relationship to where my love started to fade all the way down to where the only love that I had left inside of me was a friendship love.
Yeah.
So when I did decide to say, okay, I'm gonna get my own apartment, I'm gonna get my own car, and I'm gonna just let it go, I was scared to tell her that that's what I wanted to do. Because
you had stacked up enough money to do that?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you weren't even ready to do it.
It was just a goal that I was finna start to set. Because every time that she got money or that I got money, we always put it together. And I consider her being the man of the household. So she made sure everything was paid. Yes, she kept my hair, did my nails done, bought me whatever I wanted. But things had already changed.
So you had to go, you ended it.
We both came to an end. It started to get to where she would put me out.
Yeah, you probably...
And she would be like, I didn't mean to. I was just, but you don't realize how that's making me feel.
For real. I'm on the other side of this dope. And I've already been 20 years.
And I can't even do nothing because this your shit. So when all this going on, I ended up texting a man. The man I ended up texting or whatever, she felt like I was doing it behind her back. But this is something we had already brought into the relationship. This is something we brought in, baby. So things just started to go from sugar to shit real fast within a matter of months or whatever. And it went worse to worse to worse to worse to worse.
Oh, shit. That last worse is sounded kind of bad.
Bad.
Yeah,
so we became verbally abusive, emotionally abusive, mentally abusive. We never came physically abusive to each other.
Okay.
To where, parents got disrespected in the midst of it. Family got involved and was trying to intervene to, stop a lot of things that was going on, but it was just too late. Now it's me and my ex at a better place now. Guess we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, now I can sit back and say that, hey, we growing. That's my dog.
Yeah.
I fucks with him.
Come on. That's
you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, before all this took place, there was somebody that was, when I got out of prison, she was the first person to give me money.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
For my hygiene, for me to pamper myself. That's my dog. But I can't say that it'll ever be an equal one of us again. And it's not because her or me, it's because of us. Some boundary lines that you cross, there's no way you can uncross that.
Yeah, we can't go back.
I'd rather lose her to that and gain a million wins with her with a friendship.
Yeah.
And know that, hey, bro, you got my loyalty to the end. No matter what you need, you want, I'm rocking with you.
Yeah.
But I need you to understand that you can't sit back and beat me down because this is a decision I'm making. I'm making this decision not because of you, but because of the best of me. Because really inside, I'm ruined. And I need to take some time to love on Brittany. I have been in relationships. I have never been single for a whole year. I don't think I've been single for 6 months.
Come on, run it back. Come on.
I always been with somebody where it was fucking, sucking, whatever. I always been doing something. Yeah. And I be telling myself, damn, Brittany, you don't even really love yourself.
It could practice celibacy. I don't know where to get you, but, I don't know. It might be a positive in that.
And so,
Hey, let me ask you, did you get any of your tattoos in prison?
No, hell no.
All free world tattoos? Those scars, you have like 4 of them on that arm.
I have more than that.
Yeah. We're all scars. I'm looking on the left arm too. What all scars do you have? Battle scars from prison? Like
all of them.
Every one of them from prison?
Yes, every mark that I have on my body is from prison. Dang. I have not one scar from the world.
Wow. Damn. How was COVID during your stint?
I had COVID.
You
and my roommate gave me COVID, and we just
Y'all just got through it together.
Got through it together. But COVID, to be honest, COVID wasn't that bad for me. Yeah. Like, because people in my unit was using COVID to go live with their woman. They had two whole sick dorms. So you would say you got COVID and the symptoms, and even though you didn't test positive, they still would lock you down. Mm. So people would say they sick to go live with their girlfriend, so they caught on to it. Me, I was so happy to be up in population again that I went and got, vaccinated, so I can go work.
Oh, come on now.
I was selling steak baskets, pork chop breakfast baskets, all that out the kitchen, baby.
Come on.
So I had a good time during COVID. I don't know about nobody. I had a great time.
I'm just curious, as black people, were you excited when Obama became president?
Hell no.
Did he care? Did you care? Or you just like, were you more frustrated because you in jail, you in prison?
I'm going to say this. I'm a woman of all colors.
Yeah.
I don't care if my president white or black.
Okay. That didn't move you?
That didn't move me because I'm going to tell you like this. Just as much as good Obama has did, a white man has done good too.
Yeah, you sat down through Obama's whole sentence.
Exactly.
Like, you weren't even free with.
So everybody like, oh, my president black, da-da-da-da-da. But it ain't changing shit. It's black on black crime.
It be your own people.
So, I mean, it didn't really change nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? I big up to Obama. You know what I'm saying? Thank God that you did try to do your best in the church, you and Michelle, but it's not something I just sit back and I don't dwell on black people. I don't dwell on it. But at the end of the day, you have to think about it. Anytime you can sit beside your brother the same color and kill him off and then holler black power, don't even make any sense.
Just a hypocrite.
So with me, I'm just not too fun of none of that. Just like people are so against Donald Trump. But I'm going to say this. We give Donald Trump a reason to look down on us. Because look how we do each other.
Every day in the news, you're like, damn, how do you praise that?
How do you praise that? Make him want to step down. Make him, like people on housing and all this. Make him want to step down because there's people out here that really need them resources and can't even get it.
Come on.
Because we got so many people that can really get up out their ass and get a 9-to-5 and got the strength to do it. We playing with it. We on housing and our baby they sell dope out our house. We get all these food stamps, we sell them to the neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like with the PPR loans when they was out.
Yeah.
Y'all should have really been taking that money, buying y'all houses, starting up businesses, elevating. Y'all use it to turn up.
Yeah, buying watches.
And then y'all wonder why
they look at us like they do.
They look at like we look at us.
At this time, again, your testimony, we got so many more stories to go through, but we don't ever want to glorify prison. We always want to try to use your story as a lesson to teach young girls who might be going through your same thing. And again, the life that you live coming up is one of those stories that, they got to get studied because your story kind of shows you what could lead to someone down a criminal path based on how you came up. But if you could talk to young girls out there that is probably similar to you, at your age, daddy ain't there, mama probably don't, they live with granny and stuff. What advice can you give young women that's probably out here having a thrill of the chase, having fun, not caring what 35 look like, what 40 look like, what 50 look like of their life, and taking penitentiary chances? Can you speak to those young girls if you don't
If I can give anybody advice, the best advice I would give somebody is you are your own destiny. If you want to level up, it's nothing that nobody can stop you. Find some goals. Find some tactics you need. Find out what's in the middle of keeping you from being successful. And I always tell people this. It's 3 people that you don't ever want to deal with in life. Nothings, nobody's, and never will be. If a person is comfortable sitting on that couch doing nothing, they okay with you not being nothing.
Misery loves company.
It's going to be people, family is the worst ones. It's going to be people that you have to really pack up and leave behind. And it's going to hurt you. It's going to break you. It's going to devastate you. But sometimes it takes devastation to get to your destination.
Bars. Preach.
Sometimes it takes us being a fool a few times for us to wake up and be successful. People look at failure. People really take failure and look at it like as if, okay, I'm failing, I'm done trying. I tried. I don't want to do enough just to get by. I want to keep doing it so I can continue to keep getting by.
Yeah.
Because after I continue to keep going, I'm going to win one day.
Come on.
I'm going to win one day. I have been surrounded by people, and I'm going to be honest with you, I get drunk. I party. I have fun, but guess what? I get up every morning and I go to work.
Let's go. Come on.
I have been set back to where I done lost a job. 2 or 3 of them. But they didn't stop me for applying. They just opened the door. They was open for me.
Yeah.
He just gave me a little taste of what could be for me. It's something that a wise woman told me a long time ago. Ain't nothing like shitting and you sitting in it.
Man, for real.
And I used to be like, girl, what you trying to say? And then I look back on it, I see what she's trying to say. You got some people that will really shit and sit in it and stay there and wallow in it. Doing it to get up and clean themselves up and do better. I'm not mad about nobody that has let me down, that has disappointed me, that has robbed me. You know who I'm mad at? Myself, because I could chose to continue to stay. When a person show you who the fuck they is, believe it.
Believe it. Man, that's real, man. Nah,
it's people that would sit back and shake your hand and say, good job, and the whole time writing against you.
For real.
I just like our prayer ain't good prayer, our praise ain't good praise. Our money ain't good money.
Come on.
So you can't sit back and tell me how to get where I need to go and tell me the truth about it. Brittany, this is how you need to get there. But I'm going to tell you, along the way, you finna be devastated. Your heart is finna be broken. People finna let you down. Girl, they going to shut doors in your face. If you can't be real enough to tell me that, don't tell me shit at all. I don't want to hear what I did when I was 13. I don't want to hear what I did when I was 21. I lived that. Tell me something I need to know to get to where I need to get to, man.
Come on.
These people out here bring drama to your door before they bring you a fucking plate to eat.
For real. Man, you preaching beyond preaching, man. This is a sermon right here.
And that's why I just tell myself, if don't nobody want to be my friend, if don't nobody want to talk to me, if people feel like I'm fake, whatever they feel, I'm happy you feel like that about me. Because the more y'all that flop about me, the more successful I'm going to get. The more y'all that cut me out, the more I ain't got to worry about y'all no more. Because I got all y'all in my circle, all y'all in my bubble, I'm going to get distracted anyway. People sit back and listen to you put down a whole goal, a whole plan in life. Be sitting there taking notes of how they going to destroy you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, praying on your downfall.
C.D. Jakes said something in his book one time. You know, you be sitting back talking to your friends, you be like, y'all finna start a nail business. You got your homegirl saying, girl, everybody doing that. I don't know nothing about that. You don't know because I ain't did it yet.
Come on.
That's why you don't know. It don't make sense to you because it ain't your story.
Come on.
It's supposed to make sense to me. It's mine.
Right. I'm a write the book.
I write the book.
Yeah, let me write it.
I wrote a movie. We had a career day. I wrote a movie. Out of nowhere. Didn't know how powerful this movie was for to impact people. I wrote a movie about 4 boys. It's called A Mother's Last Cry. It was a Mexican, a white boy, a mixed boy, and a black little boy. Old lady sat at the end of the street. She watched this little boy come home every day from by himself to 2 to 3 to all of them just going down the street, bad, typical kids from the hood, playing. The lady told them one day, y'all come here up on this porch and stop all that foolishness. So the boys get up on the porch. Every day she sat with them, she prayed with them. She gave every tool they needed to succeed in life. Not knowing that the little boy the one that lost his mother and father in the car wreck, they parents was they teacher. So she was telling them, you know, hey, in order to get through in life, you gotta go through something. Despite of what you've been through your background, you gotta pick yourself up and build yourself. You gotta be bigger and better than the program. You gotta program your mind that despite of what I've been through in life, I can overcome it. Every day you breathe and you wake up, it's a step closer and a step closer. So as the movie continued to keep going on, two of the dudes died from drugs. An overdose and a drug game. The other kid had told his friend, hey, we having a church ceremony tonight. Just come there and see what God got to offer. On his way to the church to really get united with God and see what the offer, he got killed in a car wreck. Before he died, he heard that lady pray on that porch when she said, Father God, forgive them for they don't know what they do.
Come on.
Place people in their life that can show them and teach them the rules, the ropes to how to be successful, because I might not be here all the time. When that boy got that phone call that his friend had passed away, he had a bag of everything he was going to give to the altar. The gun, the drugs, every day. That's what we living off in this world right now. Sometimes our friends be so scared to tell us we making fools out of ourselves that they'll let us go out there and kill ourselves. Because you scared to stand up and tell your friend, bro, you look a damn fool. Don't go out there. Girl, let that girl make it. Don't fight that girl. But you know, you got people, I watch on social media every day. They recording the fights.
Yeah, they got the phones
people
out.
fighting over their baby daddies. People beefing because you slept with her. Who cares? A nigga gonna still be a nigga. I can fight you right now behind my baby daddy, and guess what? Tomorrow he might be laid up with you. Now I lost everything out of the game. But people really believe that these people, they friends, going out there fighting with them.
No, for real.
I want somebody that's gonna leave me out there fighting by my damn self. Cause we can't burn each other out.
Man, you
So I have to sit back out to think about it. And I tell people, you might not see my movie coming along, but I see it going miles.
Yes.
I see it going somewhere.
Amen.
It just takes time.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't rushing my process.
Oh, no, this is a testimony right here.
I ain't rushing my process. I tell myself every day I'm okay with nobody talking to me. Because sometimes the best advice is no advice at all.
Come on, bars. Yeah, not for real.
I'd rather you not lead me at all than to mislead me.
Come on.
I'd rather you not to say nothing at all. That's the best thing you can do. Just don't say nothing.
Don't even give it to me. Man, come on now. Nah,
Don't say nothing at all. I'll be telling people, y'all don't know what I go through inside. Y'all don't know what I'm dealing with inside. It ain't your business. But every day I get up and I'm going through this, I'm making it. I'm breathing. I'm making it. I bet I ain't gonna give up. I bet I ain't for the check out or check in. I'm not gonna do none of that.
man.
I used to get mad sometimes, joking when people would be like, talk about me and say this about me and say that about me. And so now I started to think, damn, they need to talk about me because I'm something to talk about.
Come on.
I can get somebody in my shoes right now and they'll slaughter this whole world, what I've been through. And my story ain't no greater than nobody else's. The difference between me and somebody else, I'm going to go through mine.
Oh yeah, your wisdom is beyond your years.
I'm going to go through mine.
Come on.
I'm not trying to be better than nobody. I don't think I'm bigger than nobody. Joke, I'm going through something right now as we speak. I'm on the urge of losing my apartment. I'm on the urge of getting evicted right now. I didn't even want to come to this podcast.
Oh man. No, we about to switch that up. Yeah, no, man. Hold on, wait a minute. That's some real shit.
I didn't even want to, I kept on saying, I ain't feeling it. I don't want to go. I don't want to go. But then it took my real friends to tell me, why miss your calling?
Yeah.
Somebody might hear your story, Brednet, and help you. Don't do that. You don't owe nothing but $500 on rent. Somebody will bless you. Joke, day before yesterday, I was going to food pantries, asking them for living assistance. I was going to housing assistance. Everything was closed. This is the third eviction notice I got on my door. $500 and y'all not gonna let me make it? Y'all think y'all gonna put my shit outside? It's so bad, the hoes won't even fix my air. My apartment burning up hot. My mama saying, Brednet, just come on. Just come over here and go to sleep. I can't give up. You know how hard I worked to get my apartment, to get my car?
Man.
And you want me to throw it away? Hell no, lying.
Man, nah. Speaking of, man, this is a community, man. We do these prison stories. We got to make this community. Do you have the ability to have a Cash App, Apple Pay, some for if they want to support and
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna put in the description, but if you want to speak to what it is, you can say it right now in case they don't like to read.
It's my first name, my last name, and the number 69 on the end.
Now let's spell it out. Let's go the cash tag and then
money sign, Brednet, Brednet, last name Taylor, Taylor, the number 69.
Are they gonna see a picture if it comes up?
It's actually new, so they might.
Okay, so it's new, but this will get you, hopefully, a situation where you can save your apartment.
I have reached out and told people, you ain't gotta send it to me. I can give you my information to my apartment. You walk it to them.
Yeah, just in case you feel.
In case you feel like it's something iffy with it, walk it up there. Man. You take it.
Nah, we gonna have a call to action in regards.
You take it, cause one thing. Let me tell you something. What's done in the dark gonna come to the light.
Come on.
Me getting over, me lying, me abusing it, I ain't hurting nobody, hurting myself.
Yeah.
Cause you never know when you gonna need somebody.
Come on.
And my friends didn't know I was gonna get on this podcast and tell what I was going through. It ain't secret, we all go through something.
Yeah. I'm glad you did that, man. I'm glad you're doing that. People that watch this, they're gonna wanna follow your testimony. And I appreciate you for everything you're saying, because I hope it doesn't fall on deaf ears and that people are picking up on this. But if they did want to follow your situation, are you on social medias? Are you?
Yes, I do have a Facebook page. I really have 3 of them, but 2 of them I just had to shut them down.
Okay. Because
I just feel like it was just negativity. I just uploaded a new one, but my picture is not on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I have a Twitter, Instagram. I don't be on nothing like that.
Okay.
Cause I try to keep myself within a range of positivity, because negativity is really, really, really easy to get back involved in.
It's all over social media.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get on there looking for an encouraging words, and there go negativity.
Right, yeah. The next slide over.
Yes, so I prefer, if anybody trying to reach me, call me. Text my phone. Cause social media, you're not gonna find me.
You want to give out your phone number?
Yeah, they can take my phone number. My phone number is 469-761-2912.
Right.
I'm going to answer anybody that contact me.
There you go.
But contact me with encouragement.
Yeah.
You ain't got to contact me and say, here go financial help. Just tell me it's going to be all right. You can lead me to the resources. I'm going to go.
Come on.
I'm going to go to the resources.
Come on.
It can be a positive meeting that y'all having, or a get-together feeding a community. I want to attend it. I'm okay with that, man.
Man.
I'm okay with it.
This right here is, I knew this was going to be something special when we started it, man. I knew this was going to be a true testimony, not a messimony. And, man, we went all the way through there, man. There's more meat on the bone. We'll probably get to it another time. I do want people to follow up with you, and let's just see what this community could do going forward when it comes to these prison stories that we telling. But with that being said, I got to say it, man. Brednet, mm-hmm. This is Prison Stories 101. I want to say thank you for telling your story. Godspeed, and I salute you.
Thank you.
Let's go.